So it's been a few days since I logged in. I was actually waiting to get the attendance reward because it's going to help a lot farming. In the attendance rewards for today and for 2 weeks time, there is a damaged set of gear that it'll give you a full set of damaged clothes and equipment, which is close to as good as the real thing. So I've been waiting for that to help farm. I stayed AFK, get through some of the boxes. I didn't add that to the timer, just so you know. Logging on soon. When I open those boxes, my plan is to join a party with 2 other of my accounts. They're not going to do anything, they're just there to lower the level so that I can get the event drops easier. On top of the great attendance rewards, there's cumulative rewards for handing in the event items. At the end of that, you can get a data BM, which is a burst mode, your starter Digimon. I already have Renamon, so I'll probably just get Kusahamon if I don't get enough reward points to change. That's if I make it to the end. It takes quite a while to farm, but that's the plan at the moment. So I'm going to try that, see how it goes. We'll probably be farming some DD3 passes and some Sky 1 passes, but we'll see how it goes. So I've got to unpause, but the reward board reset with this update. I just rolled our reward board dice and we landed on Digimon Depository Expansion, which is pretty great because now we can store one of our Digimon and have a space to get another. I don't know what I'll do with that yet, but it's going to be useful for the future probably. Right, so our attendance box has just opened. I stayed around near the shop just so that I could create space if I need it, because it's going to contain a lot of stuff, so I'm not sure how much space we'll need. 9 from that and 6 from that. I'm going to go ahead and activate all this stuff and then see. Let's see our attack now, and after we're at 1755 right now. Let's see after we equip all this stuff. Right, so we just put everything on that's useful. Interestingly, these damaged gorgeous accessories don't need Tame level 301 to equip, which is really nice. Clothes are almost as good as normal +9 clothes, which is just pretty incredible for free, even if they're timed. Everything's slightly weaker, but considerably better than we had before. Our attack was 1755 before, I believe. Now it's 2116. Along with that, we've got an extra trait chance, battle rating and stuff like that, so it's going to be considerably easier to farm. Let's go try it. I'm just going to get rid of most of these items as well, because we're getting another set of these in 14 days, so by the time I'm through both of these, then the stuff will be expired anyway, and these Omegamon crests are just worse than Crest of Courage, so I'm not going to use those at all. So this is our setup. Basically I have 2 of my other accounts here set up on different PCs in the party, so this lets us stay within average range of these Digimon so that they drop the event drops. I don't really need my main here with his Yomon because we already can hit the average with just one of the Digimon, but it's more here just to get some free wins while I'm doing this anyway. Luckily, if this Digimon dies, it still gives me the event drops. It still counts towards the average, which is great. If you didn't know how the average party level works, it's basically the total level of all your Digimon, or all the Digimon that are on your side of the field, then divided by the amount of Digimon there are on your field. So for us it would be 1 plus 141 plus 100 divided by 3, and that would be our average level. And we need that average level to be within 10 levels of what we're killing to be able to get the event drops. These guys aren't the greatest for us because we don't have Ugg boots, so the drop rate isn't as good as we would get from other things, because there's always 3 of them. You don't have Ugg boots. But I wanted to stay here for a while to at least get some DD3 cards while I'm thinking of other places that this could be useful in. Or maybe there's a place that we could train our tamer level, get money, and get some of this event whipped cream at the same time. If you're a newer player, I really recommend you try and get the attendance boxes every day. These event coins you can get even BMs out of, special nets and stuff. Really nice. Not pretty lucky with the event coins, but nothing that we really need right now. So I killed a Belial again. It took too long to be worth it still. It's worth a try. I'm gonna try now with the Skullgreymon, the same thing, see how it goes. Okay, that took ages, but I did actually manage to beat a Skullgreymon. It's not really worth it. I mean, it might actually be my best XP right now, but it still feels too slow. To be honest, I need a better Digimon for single target. Looking at our space right now, we got another Digipository expansion from the attendance, and we've got 2 in training nets here, we could go make an Omegamon. I'm just thinking, making sure there's no better options, but I think it would be great either way. So I decided to go make an Omegamon. I really think it's the best option right now because it's just so easy to make, so cheap to make, and so effective. I'm going to go pick up the in-training forms of them and then make Omegamon by getting them both to level 51 because then I don't have to buy anything. So hopefully that all goes smoothly. So it took a little while to find, but we've got our 2 future Omegamon here. Actually, I'm going to just train south of Square World. I'm just going to use my Lilithmon to kill a few of the Cherrymon here while I'm leveling them. Get some Tamer XP as well. It shouldn't take very long at all. I just finished leveling these 2 to 51. Gonna go make a Omegamon in a minute. I actually switched to Sky 1 after 41 because Cherrymon are just too slow without with boots, but it's really fast here. So we turned our Gabumon into a Omegamon. I wanted to go with Gabumon just because I like him. Gabumon and Agumon Lion have the same stats. It's just Agumon has the option of some card evolutions that change it. It's not a big deal. I haven't really gone hard on grinding yet. I just wanted to test some things basically first, and then tomorrow I'll start the grind. With this Omegamon and this gear, we can maybe kill some Ls without as much trouble. Good thing about the Sky 2 L Digimon is that their drops are quite good, so if we can manage to get a good setup for them, then we'll probably make quite a bit of money while we're training. The training is quite a lot slower than, say, Skull Greymon, but since we're not very good for that anyway right now, I don't think it's a big issue, and mostly we want to see how much bits we can earn from doing it first. It's still not really very good. If we got more levels on our Omegamon and got him a good added trait, then probably could manage it. Bit of a stretch still. I think we'll do something else just for now. So the current dilemma I'm seeing is basically that I'd like to use a lower level to be able to get the event drops fast and get Tamer XP. So I'd like to get to 301 so that I can do buy dungeons and wear better equipment in the future and sort of set up the account in general. My low level Digimon are just too weak, so I'm hoping that if I can get Omegamon to like level 71 at least, maybe put efficient attack on him or something, they'll be able to maybe 2-hit some V-level Digimon, and V-level Digimon should be the fastest whipped cream for us without Ugg boots, since they're like 3 to 5 Digimon that spawn. So I think that's our plan. We're going to level up our Digimon a little bit, farm some Vs, and then keep farming Vs. So hopefully that works out well. It's a new day. We're here to collect our attendance box. The attendance box will have ballooning, which is pretty great. It gives 10% attack, probably help us like to hit some E's off Vs. Now it's time to continue to level. I went back to Gekomon Forest to train on the Shoutmon and Ballistamon because I got a bit bored of the Vs from Sky 1. It's actually quite a lot faster for us now, I think, to train here. Also, these Grandis Kawagumon are pretty okay for us to beat now. That's some free H codes. Already beat another one. We got 10 haste, so it's a little bit of money. Our XP pot is almost over now, but we've almost got level 71 on our other Lilith, or future Lilith, and so level 66 right now on Omegamon, which is pretty good. You know, it's really amazing how much all this gear from attendance helps. We are actually breezing through most of the stuff that was super slow for us before. It's really great that we can use this gorgeous accessory set without the 301 Tamer level as well. We're definitely going to abuse this before it expires. We're pretty much done with leveling. I'm just going to get some XP scrolls to finish off the last level for Omegamon. Then we're going to test to see how much damage we do, so I know which trait we're going to go for these different Digimon. So I want to be able to one-hit the V Digimon preferably and do as much damage as I can on the L Digimon. I should mention, since probably most people don't know, but along with level 71 being the requirement to add added trait, at level 11, 21, 31, 41, 51, 61, 71, 81, 91, along with 100, 110, 120, 130, and 140, you get a bonus plus 20 all stats. So it's pretty nice to go for those milestones to get the extra stats. My Omegamon stats have gone up pretty significantly from, let's see, it was level 51. Right, so I just bought efficient attack and an Evoluta. What I'm going to do with it now is add it to my starter, as they have a AoE 3 ability, and I tested it. Should be able to one-shot all the Vs in Sky 1, so plan is to just farm them for pretty much the whole event. Hopefully get about 1,000 of this whipped cream an hour, maybe a little less because we don't have Ugg boots, but unfortunately we probably won't be getting Tamer XP, but it's quite fast to get it anyway in the future. That I'll just get that separately. It's not a big deal. So I guess that's what we'll be doing for the next maybe 30 hours probably. Probably do some other bits in between as I get bored, but yeah, we'd grind ahead. So this is actually working quite well. It's pretty OP. The only thing I can't quite one hit yet is when there's 5 of them, but with some buffs and the balloon tomorrow, or then when it opens, then you should be able to one hit 5 of them as well. It's kind of crazy. This is just default level 100 Tsukiyamon. Sakuyamon. Yeah, this gear is really carrying us, to be honest. Pretty great. So I've been farming for a while now. We've gotten quite a lot of whipped cream already. We're a bit over 2k. But we need a total of 22,500 to reach the BM item, so it's still a long way to go. But it's been several hours now. Our V-code stack is massively increased. We got a few hundred patterns as well. This efficient attack on the starter is really doing well, to be honest. Sakuyamon isn't like the best to do this on because she only has 2 strength, I believe. Yeah, 2 strength. So could be able to do this easier, but currently with the 10% attack from the buff steamed buns, then we're able to one hit even the 5 packs for most of them. There are some other starters that be able to do this better, probably. Beelzemon. Yeah, Beelzemon is dark type, which is good here because most of the divas are normal. He's got 4 strength instead of 2, only missing 1 agility. It isn't really that important considering we're not counting on any traits activating, just want some consistent farming. He'd probably be the best. I think there's also Death-X. Yeah, Death-X Taruga is a bit better as well, 3-3, but we're still making it work like this, so it's all good. And to be honest, it's fine because once we get the BM item, we'll just make Sakuyamon into Kazuhamon, so it's a nice little bonus there. Here we go, about to start the demon invasion. Should spawn in a few seconds here. Okay, it decided to disconnect us. Pretty bad time. Okay, set everything up again. Demon invasion is going on right now. We should catch most of it though. It's the first one of the day, so being digital admin, not too bad considering we got here late. Probably be the last one we can get now, but this guy's going to drop us 5. That's 36 tokens total. So better than last time, even though we got here late. We're actually going to even out our carrot juice and steamed buns from this, just in case we need like an extra little boost from the carrot juice while we're using the steamed buns to be able to one hit. It's actually really nice that we get to do that now. We've been using quite a few buffs while beating the mobs at Sky 1, just because the steamed buns put us in one hit range for things that we can't one hit. Now with the carrot juice as well, that's the higher levels that we can one hit as well, which is fantastic. I think with these V codes, I could get like 50-60 mil from them at the moment, I think, but I'll save them, I think, for levels just in case, because at this point in the game it's pretty hard to level. So if we can save up like 1,000, then that's just a free 10 levels from like 70 to 80 sort of thing. So we'll see how it goes. I think we're gonna submit this whipped cream, means we'll get a little XP boost tomorrow. We're close to our first cumulative reward as well. Should be Royal Knight's Force. Yeah, Royal Knight's Force. Not going to be that useful for us for a while, but in the end we're going for the Super Ultimate anyway, so they're all just bonuses. When we get to this weird Digitamer X, it's going to be interesting to see what we get, because that's a free level 100 random Digimon, so it might actually help us get a really good Digimon to go along with our burst mode. Saying that though, after we get our burst mode, leveling should be fairly easy, so 20,500 whipped cream to go. By the way, I forgot to mention, I made a storage character. That's what this character is. If you didn't know, you can make it to 4 characters on your account. You can trade between them using the depository. So this storage depository is shared. You can use this to transfer items between the account. So I can hold these items just to save space until I need them again. And this way we don't need to buy bags straight away. So it's going to be quite useful, I think. We got plenty of space as well, since we can make 2 more character slots. It's like 2 more extra inventories along with this one. Already been going for a few hours now. Got about 1,500 whipped cream today so far, and quite a few patterns. It seems to me that the patterns here on V's, when we're doing our current damage, is about 60 per hour, which is like 1 3-floor key per hour, so 45-50 mil bits an hour, not too bad. Also add the V codes to that if you make them into IB or DB, which is an extra little bit. I think, well, 1 stack can be like 60 mil, and it'll be 120 mil, I think, because you can get 200 with them. a full stack. Not too bad. Our attendance boxes are opening soon. Get out our event coins to use on the machine. It's not the best state to use coins right now because there is a large stock of everything in comparison to the amount of super ultimate vaccines there are in here. Don't think any of those are going to be very useful, unfortunately. We actually did in the reward board a while ago. We got these Ugg boots, and I've been thinking about a plan of how to use those. I actually think what I'll do is we've got about 4 or 5 hours of farming in Sky 1 until we finish a bunch of floor 3 keys. But after that, I think I will try out farming some Nanomon because I believe I can get a Digimon that will both get Tamer XP and event items at the same time, so it might be a nice grind. Let's finish off those keys for now. Just about to take a little break. Current progress, we have about 3,000 whipped cream today, over a stack of V codes now. We're getting close to making 10 of the 4-3 keys, should come to about 500 mil bits. After we finish that, we're gonna maybe go try Ugg boots somewhere. Should have about a bit more than an hour to finish the 10 4-3 raw base keys. Just gonna take a break now and go try some Nanomon with some Ugg boots because I think that'll be a nice change. What I'm gonna do is level one of my Digimon to level 77. Since Nanomon are level 87, then if I do that, then I can kill the Nanomon with that Digimon and get Tamer XP and event drops at the same time as getting the parts for the Water Space Solo Pass, which should make us a bit of money as well. If this turns out well, I might just get 301 Tamer level here while we still have Ugg boots. I managed to buy some attack capsules pretty cheap, and we got Expert F3 high and Power of Giant high, which is going to be pretty handy as cheap traits for a little while. I'm going to put a cheap trait on a Digimon just so that we can kill Nanomon super easy. We don't even have to worry about using cards. So it's reset time. We're literally about to log in 1 minute. I decided to make a reset party this time since got some foundation we can tank in it now. I'm going to try and kill some holy beasts if we can when they all respawn and see if we get any good drops. Vital box, nice. Yeah, at this sort of equipment level you kind of just leech a little bit off more experienced players. At least we can still find bosses pretty fast with this speed set and we can tank a little bit since we've got Provoke and Elderlift. We're helping a little bit. That's our reset party done. We didn't get too much interesting. We've got an attack cap and a title box. That's 55 mil from the title box. Very good. So I decided to take a break from the Nanomon grind for now. I'm just starting a Holy Beast rotation since it's about 3 hours and a half, or about 3 hours from reset where we killed them before. The Holy Beast spawn within 2 hours and a half to 3 hours and a half after they're killed, so they should all be starting to come up now. So hopefully we get lucky with some coupons. The good thing about bosses is that if you look up how long it takes for them to respawn and keep track of the notifications when they're killed, you can assemble your own party a lot of the time. So last Holy Beast, we scroll normal. That was a bit of a long Holy Beast rotation, but that XP scroll at the end kind of made up for it. We spent about 14 mil checking the machine admin just to see what was up before people took them. Noteworthy things we got really are the XP scroll and the card box. Hopefully we can sell this XP scroll for about 45 mil. By the way, while we're doing Nanomon, we got this title drop, which is pretty rare. It sells to the store for 5 mil, so I am not bothered about using it. Since it's a Tamer tile, it's cosmetic. But yeah, it's a nice free 5 mil. It's really, really important that we keep a good stack of these Force cards because we're going to need these for dungeons, and I expect we'll make it to dungeons eventually. If we hit Tamer level 301, we've got a good way to already passively now. It shouldn't be too long. We finished 2 of these passes. Let's just right-click them. We've been trying to sell them for a while. They've been a bit hard to sell since they're on the reward board now. Didn't know these passes, also called WS solo passes, they get into the solo leveling dungeon for level 120 plus. Most people get enough from the reward board now, so they're not super popular, but hopefully we'll be able to sell them eventually. Now we'll go hand in our whipped cream. So that's another 2,500 whipped cream. Let's see how much we have total. 7,000 total so far. So we need 22,500. It's about 15,000 more. Almost through another Holy Beast rotation now. Got a few long mons this time, which is nice. No coupon drops yet, which is surprising since we've done quite a few now, but hopefully we'll get lucky soon. So that's this Holy Beast rotation finished. We got 2 cores and 1 premium box. That's about it. Is that unethical to sell Holy Beast to myself? I'm not sure. We're very close to finishing our royal base keys. I'm actually going to leave it till tomorrow now because it's pretty late. Fortunately, we've got to farm 40 more of the Endaramon hands, but tomorrow's going to be a big day. We might make it close to a bill. It's going to be huge. Our team level is 255 right now, which is pretty nice, getting closer to 301, the big level. And after that, maybe we'll have some time to use our balloons and some leopards. It is a new morning, ready to start the grind. I'm hoping to make it up to 1 bill today. That'd be nice. And we can start working on our tamer level to get to 301. We'll have a pretty good base. Obviously still working on finishing this whipped cream, and maybe we'll get a few more Holy Beast rotations if we can. Really feels like forever that we've been trying to make these all base keys, but I think we finally, hopefully, have the stuff to make them now. Oh, thank God. We got a few spare patterns, but used up most of them. So that's a total of 10 raw base keys we've got now. Probably just sell them. Actually, selling this stuff to my main account because I need it there, ironically enough. But I'm buying it for a normal market price. I'm gonna clear up a lot of inventory for us. I'm just selling some of the patterns separately. Kind of just want the inventory space. A few cores that we can sell as well. About another 75 mil here from cores and the XP scroll 10%. That's 75 mil and brings us to a total of 930 mil at the moment. That's pretty amazing. That's been 40 hours though, so it's quite a grind. I just realized as well, we do have 933 V digit codes, so I'm gonna make sure that we have enough jump gates and such to continue on with Holy Beast rotations and stuff when they pop up, and the rest I'm gonna use on some item boosters to sell. Nice, so that's level 80 on our Omegamon. We actually get plus 20 all stats boost in 1 level, which would be very nice. Already getting up there in the attack bonuses, pretty decent. Hopefully, if we get our Omegamon to a high enough level, he can carry us through Royal Base and Lab hard runs. Probably be able to carry our weight in a 5-man party. So that should be 73.2 mil. Not bad at all. And there it is. We passed the 1 bill mark. Alright, let's see. So 8,080 whipped cream collected so far. That's pretty amazing. 14,500 or so more to get. I just realized as well we have the water space solar passes we got, which we can sell as well. 1.1 bill now. It's really incredible that we've made it this far already. Our goal is still 5 bill. I'm probably going to keep with this gear all the way until 5 bill. You can definitely get a +9 clothes set for under 5 bill, so I thought it would be a good goal to go for. It's pretty close to being able to get +9 clothes set and beginner set from another player. You might actually be able to get both with that price, so that's enough to set you up for pretty much everything, and we'll continue with that next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.